My name is Elana Wong. I'm originally from Malaysia and Singapore, and I'm currently based in London, United Kingdom. I am part of the Secretariat for the Civil Society Action Committee and the Civil Society Mechanism for the Global Forum for Migration Development, or GFMD, housed in the International Catholic Migration Commission. We coordinate the largest self-organized global mechanism for civil society organizations to collectively disseminate information, collectivize our advocacy, strategy, and engagement in international migration policy and governance. We encompass everything from large NGOs such as Save the Children and IDC to trade unions to migrant diaspora organizations and community groups. When I was leading my CP, we couldn't have achieved what we did without the partnership and support of many. Governments, including the Swiss and UAE in my time, provided crucial funding to ensure access and some financial stability for the volunteers working on projects. UNICEF and IOM saw the value in our voices and gave us legitimacy and opportunities to bring our priorities to international spaces, with UNICEF even working with us to review existing processes and structures, an ongoing effort to both continue the fellowship program as well as to make it easier for youth organizations to engage with UNICEF as a whole. Equally, we would not have access to and knowledge that we did in both these spaces, UN and government-led, and further processes without the support of global civil society through the Civil Society Action Committee and UCLG, United Cities and Local Governments. Both these networks gave us true experiences of inclusion and showed us what we needed to be striving for in all spaces. Now, at the civil society level, these partnerships with key institutions such as the UN Network on Migration, foundations such as FES and Robert Bosch, and governments are similarly so crucial. Again, I want to also mention the Swiss and the UAE governments for their generosity, as well as Mexico, Germany, France, Fiji, and many more governments, particularly in the GFMD space. However, partnerships at this level become even deeper than when I experienced with youth, as no collective united front for the protection and rights of migrants worldwide would exist and could exist without the partnerships and bonds within and between the organizations and networks in our platform. Their willingness to establish and nurture these relationships and come together despite many differences are what has actively contributed to the inclusion and recognition of migrant and frontline voices into international policy, thus bringing things from an international high level and making it relevant on the ground. Those working in migration will know that though SDG 10.7 specifically delineates facilitating orderly, safe, responsible and regular migration, in reality it also cross-cuts through the majority of the SDGs. Beyond the substantive advocacy that we facilitate, I would say specific to our work at the Action Committee and Civil Society Mechanism, that SDGs 10, reducing inequalities, 16, peace, justice and strong institutions, and 17, partnerships for the goals are all relevant. Their achievement is crucial for migrant communities as human rights, democracy and protection frameworks cannot be effective and will not be effective without the meaningful engagement, participation and partnership of those whose lives it affects. I know that my story is not feasible for many. I've had a huge amount of luck and privilege in meeting the most amazing supportive people, and also the privilege to be able to invest the time and energy I have into this space. However, I truly believe that all young diaspora can contribute to the achievement of the SDGs, no matter their skills, background, qualifications, interests. The key part of the D, development, I feel actually often gets lost in SDG discussions, and the fact that sustainable development can only be achieved with the direct commitment and efforts across all of society. So not just those in the NGO or third space and politics, but artists, businesses, mayors, entrepreneurs, and students who are willing to invest some free time into bettering the lives of others. So my recommendation, based off some wise words from previous mentors I've had, is to do two things. First, think about what you're good at. What can you get lost doing? Are you a creative thinker, a writer, a hard worker, a coder? Are you just good at socializing? And then think about what you're passionate about. Beyond what you love, what makes you angry, what makes you fired up, what gives you the urge to change something, to get off your phone, to get outside, to go and help someone. I can guarantee that this will be relevant to one of the many SDGs, and that you can find opportunities to volunteer, to innovate, to collaborate, to push boundaries that will speak to both your skills and your passion. Most importantly, always remember to partner with and elevate people from the communities that are most affected by your interest or cause. And remember, collective efforts, collaboration, and partnerships will get all of us way further than if we tried to start all paths alone. Reach out to other young people, reach out to your community, be honest, be respectful, be innovative, push outside the box, think outside of current systems. What do we need to build? What do we need to start? What do we need to push further? Spaces like the Global Young Diaspora Summit are the perfect place to meet others who want to create change. So together, working inclusively and meaningfully to challenge and improve all these structures in our world, we can achieve the SDGs. So see you at the Young Diaspora Summit.